Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice will forever be in the history books as the first African-American woman to hold that post. When she was asked about her pioneer status, she said that people who end up as first don't actually set out to be first. They set out to do something they love. Tonight we present just such a woman, only it took her a little while to find what she loves.
Hey, keep your eyes on the ball, Aki. Mouthpiece, mouthpiece, mouthpiece.
This fall is the 23rd season officiating high school football for John Darnes. He got into it by heckling another official at one of his son's games. That official asked Darnes if he thought he could do better.
He was a mentor to me, and once I got in and opened the rule book, I was like, what have I gotten myself into?
Darnes is now a crew chief for a group of officials in the Central Virginia High School Football Officials Association, which covers some 60 schools from Amelia to Accomack and everything in between. With very little appreciation, these officials are crucial to the high school football tradition in Central Virginia. And while some fans might think otherwise, it's not an easy job.
It's how to process when you have multiple things going on the field, because as a white hat, you've got so many things going through your head at once. So you depend on the people around you to keep you straight.
The white hat refers to the referee, the person in charge of the game. Darnes is usually under that hat for his crew.
Previous spot, where's your spot?
But not on this afternoon.
Illegal formation on the offense, 5 yards from the previous spot.
Mia Stewart grew up in Montana playing soccer, never really paying attention to American football.
I didn't become a fan until I really started officiating, which I know sounds crazy.
She officiated intramurals and flag football in college at Virginia Tech. That was enough to get bit by the bug.
Out of bounds. I loved it. I was semi-decent at it, so I took it to the next level, tried tackle at the high school level, and I've just kept going with it. I'm going to take it as far as I can.
On this particular afternoon, she's taken it into the history books.
That penalty is declined. Third down.
Darnes usually wears the white hat, but for this game, he gave the job to Mia.
Yeah, they got a first down.
Making her the first female to referee a JV game in Central Virginia.
Great rules knowledge. She's got the integrity, she's got the trustworthiness, she's got the respect of everybody, and that's the one thing you look for when you want somebody to become a referee.
What I'm slowly starting to learn is that as you see more snaps, as you see more plays, the game actually slows down for you, so you are able to kind of break it up into chunks. Make sure you're looking where you need to be looking.
Darnes has worked with Mia off and on for 2 seasons, but this year is the first that she's been on his crew for an entire year.
Oh, yeah.
He knew she was ready for this particular assignment when she had to eject a player in a previous game.
We go to the sideline to talk to the coaches. The coach's voice escalated. She remained calm, explaining exactly what happened. Her voice never rose. It stayed at the same level, just explaining.
A lot of times what you see on TV on Saturdays and Sundays, it's different than what you're going to see out here. And so because I didn't ever watch a lot of that, I am able to draw a line between the two better than some.
There are more and more women becoming officials at all levels of the game.
All right, Mia, you ready?
I'm ready.
The CVFOA is struggling to keep up their numbers. Many games have moved to Thursday nights because of a lack of officials this year.
First down, first down, first down.
Women like Mia
Result of the play is a first down.
are a welcome sight.
There's a culture shift within football now too. Like we're seeing more female coaches as well. We're seeing more female players. So just across the board, there's been that shift in football to be more inclusive of women.
It's not surprising that we're getting an influx of females, and we welcome them. We'd love to have them.
Timeout, Thomas Jefferson. That is their third and final charge timeout of the half. I did not think football was going to be I never in a million years would have guessed that football would have been my thing, but here I am and I love it. So that's it.
Mia would like to move to the next level of the game eventually, college, and maybe one day the NFL. For now, she'll settle for making a little more history on this Friday night when she becomes the first female to referee a varsity game here in Central Virginia. She will wear the white hat again at Glen Ellen when the Jaguars host J.R. Tucker. If you are interested in becoming a football official, check out cvfoa.org for more information.